Hello everyone, I'm Don Russell along with Kelly Everman, and we'd like to bring you a very special edition of the Sports Page featuring the Ekstrom Library on the campus of the University of Louisville.
Strange as it may seem, we're here to show you yet another type of contrived pseudo-sporting event, a format that you've probably seen many times on network TV.
That's right, Kelly, but you know, this sporting event is actually a depiction of the research and information-seeking process that exists for all students today, whether it be at the University of Louisville or any college campus in this country.
What you'll be seeing is a spirited competition between two UofL students trying to battle their way through the convoluted maze of an academic library system.
You know, when you talk about this competition, these two graceful gladiators will be going through major competitions. They are the complexities of the card catalog, the peculiarities of the periodical indexes, and the seriousness of the serials printout.
Well, Don, let's not give too much away. Let's get started with the action.
Do you know me? Before that hot-headed Caesar burned it, my library in Alexandria was the largest in the ancient world. From parchment to clay tablets, we had it all. Things are different now. The known world is larger, and unfortunately, I'm out of the job. Your libraries are outrageous. Through them, you have access to books, magazines, newspapers, microfilms, microfiche, and more. And all you need is this, your validated student ID card. With this little card and the help of a computer, I may still not be able to rule the world, but I can sure check it out. By the way, do you have anything else on snakes?
We're standing outside the main entrance to the Ekstrom Library, and this beautiful facility was completed in 1981. You know, there are 6 libraries in the University of Louisville system, and some of the 1 million volumes and over 3,000 periodicals are right in this facility. There are a lot of different types of things you can find, but the main disciplines include those from life sciences, humanities, and the social sciences. But you need to remember, it's much different from the high school or maybe the public library that you're accustomed to. Now let's go inside and catch up with Kelly.
We're in the reference department of the Ekstrom Library and gearing up today for as tough a competition as you're likely to see. Our two competitors are warmed up and ready to go, but before we begin, I'd like to introduce you to them. This is Angela McCormick and Pervis Ellison. Angela, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, my name is Angela McCormick, and I'm 21 years old, and I'm from right here in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm a senior majoring in political science, and presently I'm serving as the president of the Student Government Association.
Well, best of luck in today's competition. I know you're going to need it because you do have a tough competitor, Pervis Ellison. How are you today, Pervis?
Pretty good.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Pervis Ellison. I'm a sophomore here at the University of Louisville. I'm a criminal justice major. I'm from Savannah, Georgia, and I'm 19 years of age.
Well, Pervis, I wish you the best of luck, too. And you're going to need it because Angela's going to be a tough competitor. But best of luck to both of you all. And now I'd like to introduce you to the referee for today, Sam Wallace. Good luck, Sam. You're going to need it. And now for an important message.
Hiya, Doc. What's up?
Guys, just a minute.
Marty, my boy, I'm glad to see you. You're just in time to see my newest discovery. Remember how much fun we had when we went back to the future?
Well, I guess so, Doc.
Well, now I've discovered a way to go ahead to the past, and without using plutonium. I've got lots to show you. Hop in, Marty, my boy, come on. The answer was here all along, Marty, in the basement of the Ekstrom Library on the University of Louisville Belknap campus, the photo archives. The photo archives has more than 1 million photographs on file, spanning a period of over 150 years. There are scenes from Louisville and throughout Kentucky, as well as numerous other parts of the country. Photographs of street scenes, people, buildings, and nearly anything you can imagine. Students can use these photographs for research papers. They can have Xerox copies made or prints from the original negatives. And the nice thing about these pictures, Marty, is the people in them don't fade. You might even find a shot of your parents in here. Well, what do you know? There's my mom and dad.
We're back live at Ekstrom Library, and serving as our expert commentator today is Dr. Tom Owen, librarian, archivist, and historian. Tom, tell us a little bit about what we'll see in our competition today.
Well, Don, each student is giving a subject to look up in the library. The student that finds the information first wins the contest. Pervis Ellison, he'll be looking up squirrel cage motors.
He'll be looking up what?
You heard it, squirrel cage motors. Now, Angela, she'll be looking for information on dancing mice. Notice that both students are wisely turning to the encyclopedias. Getting background information on a topic is a good way to get warmed up for a search.
Those really sound like challenging topics, Tom. Why don't you tell us a little bit more?
Each phase of the contest is designed to illustrate the opportunities and the pitfalls in using the university library. Now, card catalog combat is designed to test a student's skill in finding a book in the library, while magazine mania is a test of the student's ability to find a magazine article in the library.
Sounds pretty exciting, Tom.
Well, it isn't, but at least it's a way of teaching the students of the university how to save time in finding information in a complex library like Ekstrom.
So the first contest is the card catalog combat. How does it work?
Each of our superstars is given his or her topic to look up in the card catalog and find at least one book in the library on that subject.
Well, I see our two contestants are at the line, and they're off. They've dashed to the subject heading guide. Pervis has his correct subject heading and is off to the card catalog. Angela is close behind, but wait, she stopped. Strange, she's going to a different part of the catalog. Pervis is having trouble. Angela she's won. Let's see that fantastic finish again.
Both Angela and Pervis began with the Library of Congress subject headings. That gives them the correct subject heading to use in the subject catalog. Then they both approached the catalog. There's the turning point. Pervis went to the author title part of the catalog. But Angela notices that there are two sections of the catalog and thinks immediately to use the subject catalog. By the time Pervis realizes his mistake, it's too late.
Congratulations, Angela. Great finish. Why don't you tell the folks at home just how you did it?
Well, Kelly, I remembered that our card catalog is divided. All of the subject titles are separated from the author and title catalog.
It's quick thinking. It surely saved you some valuable time.
Really?
And so the battle continues. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Commissioner Dreyfus.
This is Dreyfus.
Hello. Inspector Clouseau here.
Idiot.
I am carefully concealed in the media and microforms section of the Ekstrom Library. With my superior skill and cunning, I will be able to steal the microphone.
Micro what?
Aha. There is a problem.
What?
What?
How does one read these silly things? It does not look like a newspaper.
You idiot. You read it on the microfilm reader right behind you. Behind you.
I am inspecting the machine now, Commissioner. Someone's coming.
Clouseau, you idiot, wait.
Did you need some help with the microfilm reader? It's easy to use. Just wind the film. On this machine, you can read any of the Louisville or national newspapers in our collection, some of which go back 200 years. And you can make paper copies to take home, too.
Madam Librarian, you lovely creature.
Not now, Cato, you fool!
Media and Microforms has newspapers and magazines on microfilm, as well as publications on microfiche and audiovisual materials. Excuse me. We also provide special services for disabled persons.
We're back at the fabulous William F. Ekstrom Library. A mouthful of a title for a mouthful of a place. We're ready for the next tumultuous tangle, the magazine mania. Tell us what we're about to see, Dr. Owen.
Well done. Angela and Pervis must look up one magazine article on the topic that's been assigned to them. I know that sounds easy, but in a university where there are over 3,000 magazine titles, it's no simple task.
Do you have any tips for our contestants?
Magazines in this library are shelved in call number order. Pervis and Angela can get the call number from the serials printout, which is over on the table and bookshelf.
Thank you, Doctor. I can see that both Pervis and Angela are primed, and they're at their line, and there's the whistle. And look at Angela go. She's flipping through the serials printout and is copying down the call number. Pervis is far behind at the index table looking in the reader's guide, and now he's copying information from that index. Angela is off to the periodical area on the 3rd floor. Pervis is at the serials printout now, and yes, he's copying down the call number. He's to the stairs. He appears to know what he's looking for. I fear only a miracle can save Angela now. Pervis is going to the shelf. He's got the bound volume of the magazine. And yes, he's found it. Let's see how he did that with this analysis by Dr. Owen.
Don, Angela made a mistake right out of the gate. She didn't use a periodical index, but hoped she would stumble upon an article by luck. Pervis had a better idea for the long run and started with the reader's guide. He found out exactly where an article on his topic was and copied down the name of the magazine, volume number, date, and page numbers. Then he found the magazine's call number from the serials printout, located the specific volume on the shelf, closed in on Angela's early lead for a spectacular winning finish.
Thank you, Doctor, for that excellent analysis of that exciting competition. And we'll be back to talk to the winner in just a moment.
Through the ages, a man's level of sophistication was often judged by his taste in art and literature. The same holds true today. Why, at one time, women used to think I was just another big ape. But then I found out about the Department of Rare Books and Special Collections at the University of Louisville Ekstrom Library. There, I was exposed to a unique collection of classic literature and priceless manuscripts, some of which are more than 1,000 years old. The Department of Rare Books and Special Collections has collections of the works of such great authors as L. Frank Baum, author of The Wizard of Oz, Nicholas Copernicus, James Joyce, a leaf from the Gutenberg Bible, and my personal favorite, Edgar Rice Burroughs. The Edgar Rice Burroughs collection at the UofL Ekstrom Library is the world's largest institutional collection of Burroughs materials, containing not only a complete collection of his written works, but many of his personal photos, letters, and even his home movies. The Department of Rare Books and Special Collections has helped me to become a cultured individual. Now all the girls think I'm a real swinger.
I'm on the third floor of the Ekstrom Library in the periodical area where Pervis just had a stunning win. Pervis, what was going through your mind as the race was on? You did have a slow start.
Well, Kelly, I knew I could save time if I stayed with my strategy and started with the Reader's Guide. It told me which magazines had articles on my topic. Then I just made a fast break and tied it up.
Well, congratulations, Pervis. Great win.
Thanks.
That's it for our competition, and now back to the studio.
Kelly, I can't believe that competition. How did it actually end up?
Well, it was a tough competition, Don, and you're not going to believe it, but it ended up as a tie. And what a tie it was.
You know, I'm curious about this grand prize. What exactly is it?
Well, it's probably an all-expense-paid trip to the Ekstrom Library. I mean, there are so many things there a student can utilize. There's a reserved desk with materials and old copies of exams from various courses.
Not to mention all the newspapers, great books, magazines, and plenty of study space.
And let's not forget those friendly expert librarians in the reference department who are there to answer questions and help the students with their research.
Well, you know, I guess that wraps up another sensational season of superstar competition. To recap, we saw Angela sweep the card catalog with her brilliant use of the Library of Congress subject headings. She took an early lead with that.
Yes, but never forget that never-nervous Pervis tied up the game with his patient use of the Reader's Guide and his clever use of the serials printout.
You know, let's hope that these two great athletes, Kelly, continue to use their expertise and put it to good use in their academic work this semester.
For Don Russell, I'm Kelly Everman. We wish you good hunting in the Ekstrom Library, and we hope you've enjoyed this special edition of Louisville Today, the sports page.